People think I'm a billionaire playboy, a genius, a risk taker. But here's what I really am: a boy who got beat up, a man who cried in the dark, a soul that burned for Mars. My name is Elon Musk, and I build the future, even when it tries to destroy me. I was born in South Africa in 1971. I read 10 hours a day. Books were my best friends: Lord of the Rings, Encyclopedia Britannica, programming manuals at age 9. But school? That was hell. Kids beat me until I passed out. Once, they pushed me down concrete stairs and broke my face. But I never fought back. I just went deeper into my mind. I told myself, someday I'll build something so big, no one will be able to ignore me. Chapter 2. Escape. At 17, I left South Africa for Canada with a suitcase and $2,000 in traveler's checks. I worked on farms, swept floors, cleaned boilers covered in toxic sludge. Then I moved to the US. Stanford let me in for a PhD in physics. But guess what? I dropped out after 2 days. Why? Because the internet was exploding, and I felt it. I said, this is my chance. I'll build something that matters. And I did. Zip2, X.com, PayPal, boom, 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 millions followed. But money, that wasn't the dream. Mars was. Chapter 3, I want to die on Mars. Not on impact, but eventually. That's what I told people. They laughed. I said, we have to become a multiplanetary species. They called me crazy. I said, we can build rockets that land themselves. They called me a fraud. But I started SpaceX anyway, in a warehouse with a dozen engineers and dreams bigger than Saturn. Our first rocket? Falcon 1. We launched it in 2006. Crash! Second time? 2007. Crash! Third time? 2008. Crash again! We had one launch left before the company died. I had no money, no backup, so I walked onto the launch pad and said to my team, we're not leaving until this thing flies. And then it flew. Falcon 1 reached orbit. We cried, we screamed, we collapsed to the floor. NASA called the next day. They gave us a $1.6 billion contract. SpaceX was alive. Chapter 4, Tesla, the Electric Storm. But wait, it gets crazier. While all that was happening, I took over Tesla Motors. The goal? Make electric cars sexy, powerful, fast. People said, you'll fail. GM tried. Ford tried. Who are you? I said, I'm Elon. We built the Roadster, then Model S, then Model X. But 2018. We were weeks away from bankruptcy. I was working 120 hours a week, sleeping on the floor, losing hair, losing friends, almost lost my mind. But I told the team, pain is temporary, revolution is forever. We pushed, we shipped, we survived. Chapter 5, I break, then rebuild. I've cried on the factory floor. I've gone through divorces that tore me apart. I've lost babies. I've been mocked on TV, hated online. But still, I launch. Still, I build. Still, I dream, because I don't care about comfort. I care about the mission. Chapter 6, what the future sounds like. Today, my rockets land upright, like sci-fi come true. My cars drive themselves. My satellites bring internet to war zones. My brain chip company, Neuralink, is working to cure paralysis. I tweet, I meme, I get weird. But beneath it all, I am still that boy in the library, dreaming of Mars. Closing sound, rocket launch fades into silence, synthpad under voice. Lessons from Elon Musk. 1. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the problem. 2. Failure isn't fatal, but giving up is. 3. Work like hell, but know your why. 4. Dream so big that people laugh, then prove them wrong. 5. Change the world, but change yourself first. English 1. Advanced vocabulary words. Orbit, bankruptcy, mocked, entrepreneur. Reinvent, resilience, obsession, revolution, prototype, mission. 2. Pronunciation and emotion practice. Read with feeling. We had one launch left. One, and we made it fly. They said, you'll fail. I said, watch me. I want to die on Mars, just not on impact. Practice, as if you're defending your dream, as if you're inspiring your team, as if you're talking to your younger self. 3. Writing homework. Write a short story, 5 to 6 sentences, about your biggest dream and the obstacles you might face. Use 3 of the vocabulary words above. Example, I want to build my own app that helps people learn languages. I may face failure, but like Elon, I'll see it as a prototype. My obsession is to create something with impact, not just income. Even if I go broke, I won't quit. My mission is worth it. Up next in the autobiography series, You've now heard Nikola Tesla science, Muhammad Ali sports activism, Elon Musk technology business. Want to go into art? Frida Kahlo Picasso? Social justice, Nelson Mandela, Malala? Music, Freddie Mercury, Beethoven. Literature, film, Maya Angelou, Charlie Chaplin? Tell me who inspires you next, and I'll bring them